Hey guys, I'm here with Allan Danielson, a good friend, small group expert, and leadership expert as well. And hey, Allan and I have been talking about some leadership challenges and what you call leadership liabilities. A lot of times, Allan, as leaders, we get frustrated because we're experiencing problems with our people, and we start pointing fingers and we blame. We say, why aren't they doing things right, and those sort of things. But you've got a philosophy and a thought that I love about a leader's liabilities and how that impacts, the leaders under them. So I would love for you to share that thought.
Absolutely. This was born out of my trying to work with leaders and develop leaders, and I express it more in an ebook that I wrote. But basically what it boils down to is all the leadership experts are saying, focus on your strengths and not on your weaknesses. And I would say I agree with that 99% of the time. Right. The 1% where I separate from the experts on that is when your weakness is a liability. And a weakness for a leader becomes a liability when you don't have a weakness in one of three critical areas. I really believe that leadership requires all three of these skills: casting vision, creating strategy, and fostering relationships. If a leader on some level is not at least capable in all three of those, then that weakness is not a weakness but a liability. It actually costs the organization something. And in the case of those of us who are leading the church, it costs us effectiveness in reaching people for Christ. So if you really want to hit home with it, you say, bad leaders send people to hell. And we don't have the luxury of saying, well, I don't have to worry about those weaknesses. Those are weaknesses that we, especially in the church, have a responsibility and a stewardship to figure those issues out. And so I like to compare it to quarterbacks. If you want to be a quarterback, on some level, you don't have to be the best at all of it, but you got to be able to run, you got to be able to throw, and you got to be able to think. And there's a million other skills that you can have to play football, but you have to have those three to play as the quarterback. And if you want to quarterback your organization, you've got to be able to cast vision, create strategy, and foster relationships.
Fantastic. Allan, this is why I love you. You're so practical, you're so strategic, and you're so contrarian. I love it. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. Thank you.